Okay.
Yeah, they was playing chess, man. You know what I'm saying?
What was that like being in that camp, the Barrios camp?
Oh, that was okay. So look, that's another that we transferred that energy into the tournament. It was like military issue. So no matter how good Steve did one day, I always knew the next day this nigga try to knock you out. This dude gonna try to knock you out. So it was like being in a gunfight. You know what I'm saying? It was like being in a gunfight. You got a gun, they got a gun. And you better not get shot, because if you get shot, you can die.
And you can't panic. That's rule number one. Panicking makes the situation 10 times worse.
So like the first day, we like, man, you doing really good, man. You think you're holding back? I'm like, I don't know if you're holding back, but don't let this doing good get to your head. Because I know he got knockout power. All it could take is one shot and you'll be asleep on that floor. So every day we went into the camp and mentality like that. No matter how good we did the day before, we threw that in the garbage and came back the next day with a military mind that this nigga can hurt us today. And then he didn't get hurt that day. We're coming back the next day. Yeah, we probably did whatever we did yesterday, but today this nigga can hurt us today. And that's how we made it through that camp. Respecting that champ, and understanding that I don't care what you did to him. You can get hurt the next day, or you can get hurt the next round. So that we took that mental and that military issue mind. Remember I told you about that military issue mind, serious business. We walked in the Verge gym every day. I say, I don't care what's going on. This is enemy territory.
So you're not saying what's happening. You're not going up to people and being friendly. You're just
going. You better ask them. Nigga, I'll say hi from afar. How you doing?
And then you're going to work, because
it's enemy territory. I got respect for Bob Sotos. I got respect for Virgil. I got respect for Mario. Everybody that invited us there. But at the end of the day, they there to hurt you. This enemy territory. Serious business. Serious business. And he got you by 15, 20 pounds. You got to quit playing. And he was the chief sparring partner. It ain't like Steve was the in and out. No, he was there 3 times a week, every week. Other people was in and out. He was the chief sparring partner. So some days we'll do 4. Some days we got to do the whole 12. Some days we got to do 6.
And it doesn't matter. It's if Steve's tired, it's kind of like, well, you're messing up this camp. Like you got to do the 12 if you're asked to do 12, because that's what you're here
because
for.
Because the day that they want him to do 12, they're not going to invite nobody else. It's just you gonna know it's the 12th day because they gonna invite the media for him and Steve.
And it's like you got to make the 12 rounds, because if you don't, you're messing up.
That's what they paid you here. That's what they paid you for. Yeah, but he didn't have a problem making the 12 rounds. It was the problem of staying focused and not getting fucking caught. And not falling into what Virgil and them was trying to, you know what I'm saying, do to get him to feel me to blast him here and there. Because a lot of times I'm pretty sure they was practicing on stuff and working on stuff. And then a lot of times they was like, okay, now let's crush this little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This is over. Yeah, let me see. This easily over 100 rounds we're talking about.
That's crazy. Speaking of militant, Zab Judah, your man, his father had a militant attitude towards training Zab. Did you get a little bit of that militant style from Zab? Because I feel like he has a different intensity that people don't know about when it comes to training.
Yeah, that's what I had to switch to. That, believe it or not, spending that day with him was like spending 30 days with him, because it was all us. He was there for us to give us everything that he had and any questions we need to ask, and he was there for us. So being there for that one day was like being there 30 days. And yes, you make a big point. It was like some Shaquille O'Neal daddy stuff. Zab dad, like real militant. Like I had to switch my whole motivation tactic up. Serious, the main word was serious business. And now you go tell him, because I'm tired of telling
him. Zab told me that like it got so crazy when he'd spar, he doesn't remember the sparring stories. He just remember his dad would be very angry. So like he would be like, if I don't do good, then I got to fight in the corner, and then I got to go back to sparring. So I got to just do what I got to do. And I feel like that kind of sums up Zab.
Yeah. It was so militant. After we won the gold medal, we sparred every day that we was out there. Every day. Woke up the next morning. He's like, I just want to go and I gotta go spar. Yes. Because we gotta go from hungry to greedy. We want it all.
Were you guys becoming celebrities with this mindset and all of that? Because I imagine if you win the gold and then you're still sparring, people are going to go, this guy is crazy.
Exactly. And mind you, me and Steve was already the most known nobodies in USA boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, we was already known as fuck with no nationals. So this shit just put the icing on the cake, like, you know what I'm saying? They already knew who the fuck he is, like, because he got a loud ass daddy, always fucking doing too much, but he ain't never winning. So that shit started getting old. Yeah, it started getting old. And Luke, now it's time to get greedy, man. We ain't leaving nothing on the table for nobody. We want it all.
When's the next show?
So we'll be in Mexico. We're going to Mexico for a 3-day tournament in Rosaritos. My boy Legend Boxing Gym, he moved his movement to Mexico. Legend's up out of San Jose. He throwing a show in Rosarito. Then we're going to